Welcome to More to Know on Daily Ad Brief. I'm your host, Kent Lewis. Joining me today from Colorado is John Doherty with Credo and EditorNinja. Welcome to the show, John.
Kent, thanks for having me. Pleasure to be here.
Hey, in 30 seconds or less, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, sure. So I am a serial entrepreneur, mostly based in Denver, Colorado. Spend time in the mountains as well. And I am the CEO and founder of two companies. One is called Credo. The other is called EditorNinja. At Credo, we help companies find the right digital agency to work with, marketing, design, development. And at EditorNinja, we provide copy editing and proofreading services, mostly for in-house content teams and content agencies. So I'm a serial entrepreneur, been on my own for about 7 years, focused on building my own companies.
That's fantastic. Now, I'm a little curious. How did you follow into the agency selection business model versus a more commonly understood copywriting?
Yeah, so I worked at a couple of agencies as well as in-house, and basically didn't want to build an agency of my own, and saw the need to connect companies, brands with good agencies because I had friends that hired bad agencies. I also stopped doing my own consulting around the end of 2012 and needed to send those clients somewhere. So I just started connecting up both sides. It was a side business while I went in-house with Zillow for a few years, and then went out on my own near the end of 2015 and been building the business since then. So Credo's been around for almost 10 years now.
That's awesome. And so how would you describe your unique approach to helping connect agencies with the right clients and vice versa?
Yeah, so we're different from like a marketplace, right? And there's a ton of the marketplaces out there where you can kind of sort through your own agencies. We take a high touch approach. So we actually speak with most of the companies coming in that are looking to hire an agency, figure out what they need. And then we've built our own proprietary matching technology that we put the project into our system, and then the system spits out who the agencies are that are going to be the best match. And then the team basically knows who the agencies are, their personalities, et cetera, and also knows the client. And so we're able to make connections not only off of data, but also off of who's going to get along and who's going to have, because that's really what makes an agency-client relationship work. Getting the work done, getting good results is kind of table stakes, but actually working well together is really the secret sauce that makes a client-agency relationship work. So that's what we built the business around.
Fantastic. I think that makes a lot of sense. And there's a huge value proposition for clients that really just don't know how to evaluate agencies, and you do a lot of that groundwork for them. So that's great. My next question is about AI, artificial intelligence. And, copywriting's been around since the scroll, right? But it's evolved, with various online platforms. So I'm wondering, what role is AI playing today, and how has that impacted your copywriting business and services, and how do you see that evolving in the future?
Yeah, so we focus on the editing side, not actually creating net new content for clients. But what we tell people is good editing starts with good writing. And I think the AI tools that are out there they're very useful for certain things. They're useful for making sure you include everything in topic. They're useful for creating outlines quickly. They're useful for creating content briefs to send to freelancers, et cetera. They will never replace actual writers. They're not that good. They'll never be that good. They don't have their own creativity until we get sentient AI, which is, I don't know about you, but it's pretty terrifying to me. So I think they're a great tool to use in the content creation process. I can set up content, to be delivered to an editor to finalize it to make it good to go. So we use them. We use AI tools. A lot of our clients use AI tools as well at the beginning of the editing process, the writing process. But the actual writing and editing, et cetera, it can be informed by those tools and helped along, such as Grammarly in the editing side. But at the end of the day, it still requires a human to produce content that's going to be read by humans and hopefully achieve business goals.
So do you think there is a time where AI will be fully indistinguishable from the human written word? Because you're making it clear you don't believe that's the case now, and I'm not disagreeing with you, but I'm just curious, is there going to be that point where that is the case? We cannot tell the difference and copywriters evolve into some new role?
I mean, never say never, but unless there's like a Watson level, IBM's Watson level sort of thing, I don't see it happening in the next probably decade at least. So I think we're a long ways off from it if we ever get to it.
Okay, Cool. And in terms of content, you do a lot of editing, right, versus original content. What content have you seen that's done well for your clients that seems to be very popular right now, whether it's a meme or a trend or a format? Is there anything advice you'd want to give to our listeners?
I mean, a lot of the content that we edit is blog posts written by content agencies or written in-house that's meant to be published to rank in the search engines. And so what we've seen is it's not necessarily the length of content, it is how completely you cover the topic, which is where AI tools come in well, right? To make sure that you're answering the questions that people are searching for, FAQs, making sure that content can be highlighted by Google in the search results. That's the kind of stuff that we see being really popular right now and driving great results for everyone from smaller doctors and physicians all the way up to some of the largest software companies in the world that we've edited content for.
That's great. Thank you, John, for those clarifications and insights on copywriting, editing, and agency selection with your businesses, Credo and EditorNinja. That's all the time we have today, but I want to thank you for those insights. To find out more about this episode, our guest, and topic, please visit dailyadbrief.com. We hope you'll join us next time on More to Know.
Simplify presents Addressable CTV, combining the power of TV with the targeting and attribution of digital. Simplify's Addressable CTV delivers massive reach with the ability to scale without sacrificing precision. TV buyers can generate incremental reach with household-level targeting, frequency controls, reporting, and insights. To learn more about Simplify's Addressable CTV and what it can do for your clients, visit simply.fi.